Destination Space at 7:10 this evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sharon Stone, and we are just minutes away from a ULA launch off our Space Coast. An Atlas V rocket is set for liftoff at 7:13 tonight. Spectrum News 13 reporter Crystal Knowles joins us now live. So, Crystal, give us an update on how it's looking out there.
Yeah, everything looking really good. It's a go. So in just a few minutes, it's set to launch. As you can see, the sky is amazing, ready for takeoff. The 100-plus foot tall Atlas V is standing ready at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station Pad 41. Air Force Space Command 11 is a multi-manifested mission. It will launch 2 spacecrafts into transfer orbit. The mission of CBAS is augmented existing military satellite communications capabilities and broadcasting military data continuously through space-based satellites communications relay links. And the second is Eagle. We have 2 minutes left. Is an Air Force research laboratory. It can hold up to 6 deployable payloads. It will also identify space weather events. The Atlas V is set to launch in just a couple of minutes. So where projected time is 7:13. Once it launches, it will produce about 2.5 million pounds of thrust and reach a speed of sound in 34 seconds. So let me reiterate some of the information that you need to know. The 100-plus foot tall Atlas V is standing ready at Cape Canaveral Pad 41. Air Force Space Command 11 is a multi-manifested mission. It will launch 2 spacecrafts into transfer orbit. The mission, CBAS, is augmented existing military satellite communications capabilities and broadcast military data continuously through space-based satellite communications relay links. And the second is Eagle. It's an Air Force research laboratory. It can hold up to 6 deployable payloads. It will also identify space weather events. So right now, let's go check out what's going on at Mission Control.
T-minus 1 minute.
T-minus 1 minute.
Rock, report range status.
Range green.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Stable at step 3.
$28 seconds.
ECS reduced for launch.
Roger.
25.
Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Avspace 11.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have ignition. 2, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket with Avspace 11 for the United States Air Force.
Pressure across all 5 SRBs. PU's gone to closed loop control. Now passing 20 seconds into flight. Continue to see good pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180. 30 seconds in. And vehicle's now passing Mach 1. SRB chamber pressure continues to look good across all 5 SRBs.
You are hearing the voice of Patrick Moore providing launch
pressure.
vehicle ascent data.
And pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180 continue to look good. SRB chamber pressure is also looking good. Now passing 1 minute into flight. And the launch vehicle is now 11 miles in altitude, 7 miles downrange distance, traveling at 2,300 miles per hour. 1 minute, 15 seconds into flight. And we should be expecting SRB burnout momentarily. Chamber pressures on the SRBs tailing off. And we have burnout on all 5 SRBs. 1 minute, 40 seconds into flight. RD-180 pump speeds and injector pressures look good. in full thrust mode. And we have good jettison of all 5 SRBs. Vehicle's gone to closed loop guidance. Now passing 2 minutes into flight, Mach 5. And pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180 continue to look good. Vehicle is now 40 miles in altitude, 55 miles downrange distance, traveling at 4,900 miles per hour. And now passing 2 minutes, 30 seconds into flight, approximately 2 minutes remaining in the Atlas booster phase of flight. And the RD-180 is now throttling down to maintain a constant 2.5 G.
Yeah, that was a beautiful launch, set on time, 7:13. Weather conditions amazing to make it happen. You can see every single detail. So it launched from Pad 41. Air Force Space Command 11 will mark the 77th launch of the Atlas V rocket since its inaugural launch in 2002. And this mission will be ULA's 127th since the company was founded in December of 2006. As you can see, we still have some of the smoke left from the rocket launch, but everything has been working perfect. And like I said, everything went on time. United Launch Alliance is one of the nation's oldest and experienced reliable launch service provider. ULA has successfully delivered more than 125th satellites into orbit to provide help for troops in the field, aid meteorologists in tracking severe weather, and enable personal device-based GPS navigation. Air Force Command 11 is also a multi-manifested mission. It launched 2 spacecrafts into transfer orbit. The mission CBAS is to augment existing military satellite communication capabilities and also broadcast military data continuously through space-based satellite communications relay links. And the second is the Eagle. It's an Air Force. Right now, Spectrum News 13 always provides replays of the rocket launch, so check it out.
4, 3, we have ignition. 2, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket with Aft Space 11 for the United States Air Force.
On the 180 pump speeds and injector pressure. And good chamber pressure across all 5 SRBs. PU's gone to closed loop control, now passing 20 seconds into flight. Continue to see good pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180. 30 seconds in. And vehicle's now passing Mach 1. SRB chamber pressure continues to look good across.
All right, that picture perfect launch had 2.5 million pounds of thrust and reached the speed of sound in 34 seconds. For now, reporting live at Cape Canaveral, Crystal Knowles, Spectrum News 13.